Hello, people. How are we doing? I hope you're all well. Evening, Danny. Evening, Better Pagic. Evening, Richard. Evening, Daniel Grace. Evening, me. I'm that tired. Evening, Mike. Evening, Alfie. How are we all doing? Let's debrief this. Let's get this out of the way and done because, my God. There have been so many theories and stuff. And, yeah, I think it's one of those things. You've got to take the game of what it is. And we're just going to go straight into it tonight. Evening, Bob, how are you, mate? Are you well? Evening, FWFC. Evening, Lee. Are you well? I think you just got to take it what it is. This game is one of those games where it's a team of players that are not fully gelled yet, which I think is fair enough, but silly mistake cost us games. You make mistakes like that in games, you're going to cost your games. I like the look of the black kit. I've seen some people say that the black kit cost us. I don't think it's the case, but I think you move from it. I think the thing is, we learn more about this team than against Sunderland than we did against Plymouth. We learnt more. We just did. First 10 minutes, I thought we looked brilliant. The free kick knocked us. You can't keep a man that open at the back. Hey, Jay, we go again Friday. My black hot top resides today. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, brilliant, Drew. I'm glad you found it turned up, mate. I like it a lot. I think a lot of people are going to clip that thing that Palmer said about not liking black kit because you can't see people in like your vision. And there is a point to that. Like I said, I don't think we're going to use this black kit that often, if I'm honest. The orange doesn't clash with much. If anything, you're going to have the third kit, the thing going, they had to bring a third kit out because they couldn't use the yellow kit again. Because they've already used that twice in 2 seasons. One of the away kit, one of a third kit in the last season. So I think they had to bring out a away kit, like a third kit for that purpose. But I don't think we'll use it often. Plymouth were really, really bad though. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think you look at that game, if a lot of Sunderland fans were saying they didn't think it was a 4-0 game. They just managed to be very critical and clinical on our mistakes. And that's the thing. If you have a team that's willing to work on your mistakes, it's great. But it's a money ride. They don't have to bring out new kits. They don't have to bring out new... Oh, I'm not having this argument tonight. They don't have to bring out new kits, no. And it is all a money maker. We're a business. Sheffield Wednesday Football Club is a business. You either have high ticket prices, which we already have, and high shirt prices, which we already have. It's a business. I prefer going back to the day where it was you had a new kit every 2 years. Every 2 years you had a new strip. I prefer those days because it was cheaper. It was a lot easier. But that's not how it worked. The day of that going is gone. Like, I think Luton kept their kind of right. No, it's fine, mate. It's fine, mate. It dug my head in. It dug my head in because people forget we're a business. It is, the thing is, a business is you want new things. A new thing for a business, i.e. football club, is you get excited about players, you get excited about kits. And it's what it is, so we'll see what happens. You find Duvet Days. You changed your name again, actually. Were you Lost Boy Souls? Are you Duvet Days now? You changed your name again. I think that's the third time you changed your name on me. I'm like, I'm going to have to remember that. Despite the score, I'd say the first 3 were... Yeah, I agree. The first 3 were all mistakes. I got up at 12. Bloody hell. I got up at 12, missed that first 45. By that time, I got on TV with 4-0 down. Oh, Jesus Christ, Richard, that's not good. We were just the better team overall in my Windass was shit for 2 goals. Plus, I didn't expect the 4-0. That was fun. I think you were, to be fair. I think first 10 minutes we were fine. The fact that we didn't, as a club, completely collapse. We still tried to keep going. And that's something I'm kind of proud about. We tried to keep going, and that's the main thing. We were still trying to play attacking football. Do you think Danny will be sacked? Stick with... I thought that's a sack then, Bob 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1. I think so, but I think he'll change it up a little bit. You're not going to get a consistent performance at this stage of the season. Teams need to gel, and I'm confident. Yeah, same. I'm confident in mid-table finish. You want the positive? There is a positive. We have more points now than we did last season. There's a positive. If you want a verdict. It'll be interesting. Ian also been a bit touchy about the kit business. I'm just sick of it. I'd had so many people talk about the kits and stuff. It is what it is. My controller has a really bad stick drift and I can't do it. Oh no, stick drift. What console are you on that got stick drift? Because if it's Xbox, that's like common. I've never had a PlayStation one do it. Do you think it'll be advice? I think he'll do some different tactics for away from home. I actually do. But again, first it's the away from home, the first away game of the season, and we're 2 games in. It's gonna take a while for whatever we do to stick. Because you got to remember, we've only done the way of playing in pre-season, and we had quite a lot of teams in pre-season who were very attacking based in that style, which were good. But I think when you make the mistakes that we did, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be really difficult. So yeah. Oh, PF5, that's a shock. And we're only 2 games in. Yep, true. Hey, Barry, how you doing, mate? It's gonna happen. I think the championship is gonna be tight this year. I'm still going for a top 10 finish. United Math League, it would be. When the ball comes in, oh yeah, Windass was off. The goalkeeper, he should have held it up, but he was trying to be fast. Yeah, the thing is that he shouldn't have done a flick. He needed to hold it up and have so he come up for his eye. It just didn't work. It happens. I'm not surprised we lost some. I predicted them to finish in the playoff. We need time to gel. I agree, Kevin. Maybe it's time to wake up call of social media. I know some are joke, but the amount of people thinking we'll walk this league is crazy. I agree. Sunderland FC played no new players on Sunday. Didn't have to though, did they? Didn't have to play new players. At the end of the day, they're starting to get a team going. And the thing is, they set the team and how they did it. They had a game plan. It worked. They pressed high, and they've obviously seen that if we press, we do well. I might just nick what I was going to say. I'd rather make mistakes now at the season start than make mistakes down the line where it can cost them more. Yeah, the first 8-10 games aren't important. Yeah, I think we've got to just make sure we can keep the consistency, right? If you keep the consistency, we're fine. At least this time, it's the best time to play Leeds. Like 100%, this is the best time to play Leeds. Like I've watched their first 2 games, Pompey and West Brom. They don't look great. They've lost more attacking talents again. It's a good time to play them. They didn't start well last season, Leeds either. So we've just got to trust the process. We've got to trust what Danny's building. Josh, Bannon, I think Palmer, they've all come out and said that it's going to take a long time for it to work. It's going to take a long time to work. And you're going to make mistakes. They said there'll be mistakes. This is one of those games that make mistakes. The championship has been more so than the Prem for a couple of seasons. No, I agree. The championship has been really good. Ian and Dannington, how are you feeling better, mate? They are important, but not a point at the end of the season. 3 at the back went away for more solidarity. I believe Danny will do this. Yeah, I can see that. Leeds United will bring their A game. They will bring their A game, but they're still not looking great. I've watched a couple of Leeds fan channels and stuff. They're not confident. Yeah, it bunkered to soon we'll walk it. It looks like teams up there. Burnley and Watford. Yep. Also, I'd rather lose yesterday than in May. At least we got foot. Yeah, agree. But I still think when they will finish Leave want Jack Clark. Yeah, I've seen Leave want Jack Clark. And I know what's going to happen. They're going to sign him midweek and he'll play versus us on the bloody Friday. And we'll be like, oh, we're playing him again. Lee conceded a lot, which is good to exploit. I agree. Danton, hi, mate. That bloody knows you spoke about the other day. Yeah, he's not right. He's not wrong, to be fair. He's not wrong. Sunderland was always going to be the game that we're going to be which Sunderland turned up. For me, it was all going to be which Sunderland turned up and how we played. Kind of thing. I don't know why people don't trust Danny because Danny was the one at Bayern Munich and Germany. He knows what to do. Trust him. I think the thing it's going to take a while to gel, and in that I'll admit the meltdown come really early. I won't lie. Mental health check-in as well, people. Let's check how you all are. The meltdown come really early. 48 concurrent view, 14 get the likes up, please. I much appreciate it. Are them going to pull out? I can't see them pulling out 25 million. They got the money to, unless all that money they got in sales is going on debt to clear. But I doubt it. if you want 25 mil, I think you're going to keep him. Yeah, mate, I just felt like it was going to happen. We have to deal with it. That's the thing. We have to deal with how we're going to do. I was always worried after the Plymouth game when we have a team that press. I made it very, very, very clear that I was worried that a team that press us, we're going to see a different when they turn up. And we did. We 100% found a different way. Every game back, we can't afford it. Well, Danny didn't give any excuses. Like, Danny didn't give any excuses. Danny said it's on us. It's on me. I take responsibility. And he did it. Like, kind of thing. He didn't shy away from it. He made it very, very clear. And I actually now think Michael Smith stays. Michael Smith gives you a different option completely. And we need that. If anything, I would say you buy another Michael Smith as well as keeping Michael Smith, but a younger version. So you got that other option up top. Like, generally, that you got that other option up top if you need to go play long. So we'll see. Hi, Punkine, no single Friday. Anyone knows how Sunderland went on? Did we win? Since Friday. Hey, Cole. No, we lost 4-0. I think you know that, Cole. We were never going to win every game anyway. No, to be honest, if we beat Leeds, it's mission back on if we beat them. Yeah, I have a feeling more the goal line will come this season. I just we just have to move on from them and win the next. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing we saw last season. Danny will go with the attacking lineup to try and get something. You're thinking Huddersfield. You're thinking Ipswich. You're thinking a little bit when we played Millwall at home. I'm trying to think the other game we got smashed. Like, there were a couple of games we got beat by these kind of thing. Remember, Ipswich lost 4-0 last season, not saying with... Well, remember, Southampton lost 5-0 to Sunderland last season. It's all going to how it does. The thing is, and that's Sunderland without a proper recognised striker in their eyes. They're still looking for a striker. But they did work for our defence, but we're going to have to do better. They got shell-shocked. The first 10 minutes were fantastic. Like, the first 10 minutes, they were fantastic. We just didn't pick up the man. We didn't pick up any men, and we're going to have to deal with it. He's still at Las Palmas, mate. He hasn't gone anywhere. Mate, Danny was brilliant. He took it on the chin, didn't stand there moaning and blaming players, still praised them. Top managers, Fergie, Pep. Exactly, I agree. We're going to shock some teams this season. Some teams like Sunderland will shock us, the champion. This is the championship in a nutshell, like Mike said. This is the championship. 44 people watching, 18 like. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. I'm not 100% sure how long I'm going to go tonight because I'm absolutely shattered. Like, generally, I'm absolutely shattered. Yeah, Soy Kabai still at his club at the minute. So apparently, Sunderland has set the valuation. And it looks like they want him a their Rutter replacement. But it all depends if they do it. Because I'll be interested to see if they do. I think Danny is a similar mindset to Carlos in terms of worrying about a goal more than conceding. There's probably no German phrase for clean sheet either. There probably is. The German teams do like to defend, but with decent defending at the time. The Brighton lad looks like... Which one? We're into for 2. The Brighton lad looks like you're going to take poorly, mate. We're going to lose game, but it's how we bounce back. Because the thing is, what we saw last season, when we had a bad result, the next game we bounced back really well. And that's the thing. If we can have games where we bounce back really well and bounce back again, that's what we got to do. The big thing about this season, we have to have consistency. If we don't have consistency this year, it will screw us. It will absolutely screw us. We have to. Yeah, he's going to St. Pauli by the sounds of it, Mike. High Punt Something was a real bum. Every player had an off day. I wouldn't have played both wide players in that game. Hopefully McNeil gets some minutes. Yeah, I think McNeil did earn a couple of minutes during the whole game. I was looking at it earlier as well. We don't have much wide players if you actually look at it. If you take, say, Masaba and Anthony out, you don't technically have much wide players if you're playing Johnson as the left wing back. So we need to hit that midfield. That midfield cost us. And I think you put a CDM in there. You put a CDM in that middle of the park, then you're sorted. Which French winger's that, mate? Which French winger's that? I don't remember which winger it is. I've spoke about so many people. I prefer champion football anyway, and I think we need to consolidate our position this year. Maybe next year also. Definitely not a Premier League. No, we're definitely nowhere near it, Lee. You're right. We're nowhere near. Ian in that, how you doing, mate? Really tough lead. Danny full first, so be happy with me. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I would like to see a mid-table finish. I think I see that as a positive. Still need another wing, in my opinion, like Masaba, but he's literally no. Yeah, Masaba really need to. Oh, from Bordeaux. Yeah, that's gone quiet. That's actually gone quiet. I haven't heard much about that one. We do the thing with Masaba. He don't look up. He looks up a little bit better, but he's too ball down, dribbling straight down. He still need to learn on looking up to get the cross in. Because there were a couple of times in that first instant, in the first 10 minutes, he looks up and gets the cross in. We got it in the box. The thing that annoyed me was how many corners we have, and with how tall our team is, we didn't attack any of them. Oh, good, mate. Just Matt. Oh, that's good, mate. That's really good to hear. Good, relaxing weekends are always fun. Our little one today took about 4 or 5 steps to both me and my wife. Did one load to her, then one load to me. So he's getting close to walking, which I'm happy about it, but I'm also not. Everything gets a bit thing. Ian and Jake, bring the fans down to the hills, and we're not going to pick the league. No, I don't think we are. I think first weekend, everyone was excited to have football back. People were excited to be doing more things that are football related. I kind of got to agree with Deck, what Deck said on the Talking Wednesday podcast, though, about dropping Windass. I think you're probably going to have to drop him. The thing is, from that game against Sunderland, everybody knows how to attack us now. And it's simple. Set piece, set piece, set piece. And that's how you attack us, because we're still poor at defending them. And we concede them too much, but we don't attack them ourselves. We have to start attacking set piece. When we've got set pieces, if we're having 9 corners, you want at least 6 on target from those corners. And that's got to be something that happens quickly. I do think you drop Windass next game, but I have a funny feeling he's not going to. But I would also say maybe put Windass out wide. He doesn't work at trying to be this anchor man, switch it between Ingolson and him. It don't work. He's not an anchor man. I think Ingolson can do that, but the moment we get someone like Chalobah back, like what we saw versus Bremen, it was fantastic. You need someone to set there. How's our set piece coach start yet? Our set piece coach is Chris Powell and Neil Thompson, mate. We don't have a recognised set piece coach. Who else could play in that 10 role? I think Ingolson could play that 10 role. 100%. Ingolson could definitely do that. I think Windass goals against Leeds. You know what? I can see that, actually. I can see that. It's a big game, innit? And it's that big game tag he liked to call himself. So, yeah, I can actually see that one a little bit. It wouldn't surprise me at all, to be honest with you. I'll be interested to see what he does with the lineup versus Leeds. Because I'll be interested to see what happened. Agree Windass out wide, Smith up front. Yeah, I think that will work better. Just let Windass come inside a little bit. I think that will work. I think you take Gassama off on that side and start Windass on the wing and do it that way instead. But I still think we're missing stuff. And I want this week to be really quick. I want this week to be really quick if we get players in. Like like I said, there's a rumour that Leeds want Jack Clark from Sunderland. There's a possibility we could be facing Jack Clark again on Friday night if they paid the 25 million. It can still go into Lincoln. No idea, mate. I ain't heard anything. Everything on players in and out has gone a little bit quiet since Saturday. So it'll be interesting. There were some bits about Alfie Devine coming in, which would make a lot of sense. Your fancy us against Leeds, fair enough. You know what? If we get a point versus Leeds and maybe 3 versus Millwall, I actually think that's a good start to the season. The only bit that's not nice is the fact that we cancelled out our goal difference in one game. But I think if you get a point in 3 versus Millwall, I think that's a really good start to the season. I don't rate myself as much a football analyst, but even I could see that setup defending the first goal. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. The thing is, you don't let a man go free at the back. You just don't. The fact that it was a really easy goal to defend annoyed me. Annoyed me massively because you can't have someone just drifting in like that. And like the thing is, people have said, oh, they're playing out from the back, it's not working. The second goal wasn't played out from the back. It was a punt upfield. It was a general punt upfield. And that's the thing. What happens if we get no against Leeds? What happens if we get no against Leeds? We get no against Leeds. I don't understand your question, Barry. What do you mean? Do you think, is that you going, Danny should be sacked if we get no against Leeds? I don't understand the question, Barry. Frame it a little bit better for me. Context. Give me context to the question. Because if we get no against Leeds, it'll just be, we get 0 points. It won't be the end of the world. It'll be the third game in. And we'll have got 3 points. Yes, you want to get most points out of most games. But, oh, the atmosphere. Right, there you go. Thank you. I don't think it'll go toxic. Because I think Danny's earned a little bit of truth from the fans. He's earned a lot of truth from the fans, let's be honest. I don't think it'll go toxic. But you might have people go, oh, is Danny crumbling under big games? Kind of thing. But for me, I don't think it causes too much. I know you do, Barry. I was trying to figure out where you framed it with the question. Our fans are very good at making our place hostile. And Leeds will take a lot. They will take a lot of fans. I think we just got to play our game. It'll be an eye-opener test with Leeds. If we bank on, we can look at the need to come in, windows open. We win complete level fluke. Honestly, I think Hill will become fortress. Thing is, Hill can be a fortress, but we do need to improve our away performance. Like, genuinely, Danny last season away from home wasn't great. But at the same time, you look at what he was dealt with, there wasn't much they could do. If people start turning on roll that, some have on social media, but I don't think people will. I think people are quite sensible to a point to realise that this is going to be wait until it all gels. Let's see where we are when it gels, because there is no point us trying to turn on Danny or whatever like that, because at the end of the day, the issue you're going to have is Danny got a load of players that need to come in and gel. And I know you've got the idea of like pre-season, you do that for gelling, but at the same time, it needs to gel during the season, not just in pre-season. Let's be fair, really effectively. I've already wrote that game off, and hopefully we win 2 games after. It's his first job and a young man. Thing is, I think we can get a point versus Leeds. I generally think we can get a point versus Leeds. We just got to concentrate and not collapse again. I generally think we can get a point versus Leeds. I dug Windass out a bit. He just annoyed me. He just annoyed me because I feel like he thinks he's Neymar when he consistently hit out of 10, but he had the odd 10 out of 10. That's not bad. Okay, Dan, have a good one, mate. I hope you're feeling better, mate. I hope you're feeling much better, because I know you've been struggling with COVID. I hope it's gone. Rest up. I think we can get 3 against Leeds. They didn't look great against Borough. They didn't look great. Son had his first game this week against Salford. We won 6-3. Nice. Not bad playing against Salford either. It'll be interesting to see what Danny does. I think the way Danny responded afterwards was perfect. I think the way the players have not been on any social media was perfect as well. They're not going to get any of the backlash. Keeps them away from it. I think that's good. I think Danny will have sat them down this morning and gone, let's look at the video footage. Maybe it's more relaxing and just talking about what they can do. How can we improve it so we don't do it again? I'll be interested to see what happens. The thing is, what worries me is if that mindset sets in. And we got to get the mindset right. The thing is, you've got to take this game look at what the problems were, what the mistakes were, and move on. You can't let it dwell. The more you dwell on it, the more it's going to hit into the psyche. And if it more hits into the psyche, the more it's going to hit there. So we just gotta let it hit right and see what happens. Hopefully, it gets done shortly. Hold on a minute. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be very interesting to see what happens with Danny and what team he picks. I think it'll be decent. I'll be honest with you. But it has shown that we are missing bits. We are missing bits that we need to happen. At least they're not on the best form. That's the only way. Some teams, when they're not on the best form, can sometimes hit you in the worst time. Hang on a minute. All right, hang on. Okay, that's what I want to hear. I didn't feel any sense of panic either. Like we did. The thing is, we didn't panic because we went second half when Smith came on. We started doing that one-touch passing football that we've seen, like recently, where we've been knocking it about kind of thing. So I don't think we panicked at all. I think we actually did okay. I thought we'd get a point against Sunderland. We had turned up, simple as that, true. Look at how we reacted after Huddersfield game last season. We went on a winning run. I reckon we'll do the same if we beat Leeds. They're woeful. Leeds aren't in the best form. Leeds United will want a gap. They will. I will agree with that. I think we need another winger, defensive-minded midfielder, maybe a centre-back. True. This is a hard league. There's no shame in losing. The thing is, I don't think there's any shame in losing either. I think the meltdown that people are having was just frustration because they wanted it to be better. And kind of thing because of how we started. And I think the expectation was high. Like people going, oh, the expectation is high. It's been great. Let's try and do this. Leeds has looked distantly average so far, but they are harder because it's us. True. They'll be up for it because it's us. They will be up for it because it's us. I think it'll be a tough game in general. We got on the channel, I am doing a live watch along of Leeds United. So please come and give it a watch because it'll be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. Like Huddersfield, their film was bad and they just showed up. True. Question, but do you honestly think Gassama should be regular week in, week out? Maybe even the same. Masaba and Gassama, yes and no for both of them. I think we're waiting for Kabachi to get up to match fitness. Kind of thing. I think we're waiting for him to get up to match fitness because I think he could be one of the main starters. I generally can see Windass replacing Gassama on the wing and having cut inside instead and do that. But we do look light in that position to a point. I don't think we're blessed with much wingers. So the problem is if you're using your wing back to get forward, you need your wingers side to get back and cover, which both of them don't do enough of that. Or you make sure your wing backs have got blistering pace. And for the fourth goal, Valerie just didn't get back. He didn't get back at all. So I'll be interested. It's a good question. I'm not sure. Jamal will come good. Oh, Jamal will come good. Jamal, great player. At the end of the day, 10 to 13 is still a good season. Oh, God, yeah. I agree. I didn't change Masaba in the team. Yeah, I think they're better if they're one or the other, not both. At the moment, I don't think Gassama's ready to be in the team at the same time. Mate, I'm loving the watch along from you. Cheers, mate. Much appreciate it. We found a format that worked for both, where we can both do it, which is great. So it's good fun. I think a few fans are better too much fun right now. We've banked Plymouth. We thought a good draw next game, and the thing is, this is the thing. It's gonna take a little bit of time for it to come good. When it does, you always judge your start of the season around about mid-October, November. You played enough games then, right? You played enough games then, and then you're ready. I think for me, if we're still around mid-table, come middle of October, November time, that's been a good start. If we're still scrapping it out at the bottom, something's gone wrong somewhere. We need to figure out what. And I don't think the answer will be get rid of Dan, it'll be a system change or something. I like 4-2-3-1 with Chalobah, Ingleson, then Baz, Low, Windass, and Ugbo at top. This is the thing. It could completely change with Ugbo. Because if Ugbo comes into the side, Swansea, a lot of the time last season, played low off the wing. Hang on. How do you spell his name? They played him in off the wing at times. So that could be an option for Jamal Lowe. Right now, we're playing with a striker. But I think a lot of last season, he played as a winger who will come inside. Supertrans off Friday. Yeah, that is a bugger. I understand why they've done it. Like last season for... he played 9 times as centre forward, 4 times as a left winger, 7 times as a left midfielder. He played more time doing that left side of position where he come out on top. When Ugbo is up to date, we might play low. I think that's what we might do. Because he plays left midfield and left winger a lot for Swansea and 9 times up top. So what? 4 + 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's well. 7, 8, 9. The back at the same time. So he played 9 times each time. So it's interesting. Jamal will be good at that. I think you're right. I think Smith is going to be good in that situation as well. I think with how tall our team is, we gotta be doing better from corners. We got to be doing better from corners. Because if we don't, I'm gonna get more and more annoyed. I'm generally gonna get annoyed. 53 people watching, 27 like. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. I agree with Cole. You set Smith up top. Ian and G, how you doing, mate? It's like it's like that saying in boxing, everyone has a game plan until they get smacked in the face sometimes. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Just a bad day at the office yesterday. First 3 goals were easily avoidable. Always uphill. Yeah, definitely. Agree. Our corners are crap. Our corners are dog shit. You're right. Baz and Wind, I can't. I think Ingleson took some good corners on the first game. By the way, this is getting stripped ready for the orange hair dye. I haven't forgotten. Bannon doesn't... The thing is, for me, we need to start looking for the next Bannon. We need to start looking for another central midfielder for him. Like, soon. And it should have been 2 or 3 seasons ago. We should have had the next one in ready to go. And we haven't yet. And it's annoying. Great channel, by the way. My go-to. Thank you, mate. Cheers, Adam. How are you, mate? Thank you for those kind words. I hope you're well. Generally, just put Izzy Brown back on corners. As good as him. Bloody hell. Izzy Brown, Jesus. He's not leaving. He isn't leaving Oxford anytime soon, mate. He's very much a staple there. I agree with you. He is a Bannon replacement, but he ain't leaving Oxford. We would have to offer some big money for getting him out of his current deal. We all know how bad we out corner. We just don't think when Gore set piece from free kicks. No, we don't. We're poor. The thing is with Kabachi, he clinical and he goes well with both. The thing is, I think he could be the difference maker. I generally think once he gets up to speed, he could be a bit of a difference maker. It'll be interesting. Volt did good corners. He did do good corners. But as good as Volt was at corners, you saw for Oxford versus Coventry, is he had that mistake in him at Wednesday where he's a loose pass and he gave the ball away and they lost the game. I think Backinson could have been a bad replay. I think he might have been the idea of being one. I also think an extra midfielder mid, especially away from home, is just getting over the run. Yeah, true. Not too bad, that, Sean. Not bad shout. Not had a good couple of days, mate. A lot of good friends. Oh, I'm so sorry, GFWC. I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. Please look after yourself. You got me on my social, one of my socials, so if you just need to chat, just send me a message, mate. But please look after yourself. I am so sorry to hear that, and everyone in the chat and the community here for you if you need it, mate. But I think for me, set pieces need to be something we work on. Ian and chat, how's everyone? How we done with the... I didn't even say my one. I didn't even say what mine was. I think mine's about a 7. It's a 7, and it could be lower if I wasn't so tired. It could be higher if I wasn't so tired. I'd have my little man all day, which has been great. I've had fun spending time with my little boy. Also, after September, videos are going to go weird because I will have my little man all day. There might be videos done at around 12, and they're up about 12:30, then they're bang on 12. And some of your videos might go up at 4, ready for 5, so bear with me. Have a good one, Lee. Have a good one, Lee. All the best, mate. Sunderland midfield against your down. Exactly. Your bloody midfield is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is mental. You got your hand up. Why you got your hand up, darling? Like, the fact that you got that in there is it. Rig 17 is outstanding. He's outstanding, Mark, and you got a good person. All good in September, no transfer news then. Yeah, it's just more when it comes to general news. It'll be how I get things sort of. Had since primary school, was only 21. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. And thought for you and his family. I can't imagine what they're going through. No one should have to bury the kid beforehand. I'm so sorry, mate. Ingles is the net Bannon. Not a bad shout, Adam. Not a bad shout. He's decent. He's decent. I do really rate Ingleson a lot. 57 people watching, 30 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. But I think things are gonna be interesting when we go through the transfer window as well. One player I think our player style screams is he did look good. And he's one of their own as well, so it'll take a lot for money to go out for him if they ever get rid of him. I think for me, take it as a bad day, and you just go, when to learn from this now. Learn from this, and it'll be fine. I like Ingleson, really good. He's really good. He's proper solid midfielder for me. Jack Clark was unplayable. Again, because he... Yeah, the thing is, DJ, apparently Leeds are after him. Can you imagine them signing him in midweek and then we got to play him again? I think set piece could be key because if we play a top 16, we might not score open play. We need to capitalize on set pieces. Not bad. Not a bad shout. I think set pieces in general are key. I'll be honest with you. Set pieces in general are key for this team. I think we do better with set pieces. If we got set pieces going, I think we'll do really good. But again, it's game 2 of a very long season. It's going to be a very long season if people are already melting down. I did see that, mate. The thing is, I don't think the black kits are going to be used that often. Generally, I don't think they're going to be used that often. There's not many games where that kit is going to clash, right? It's going to play it's backwards. I agree. You know what, Mark? I agree with you. It would be a backward step if he went to Leeds. He got to go to someone like an Everton, or I say Everton, maybe a I'm trying to think. Everton's a good shout for him. Maybe like I don't know. I want to say like just Everton, the one team I keep thinking will be a good fit for him. That's it. Brentford is a good shout. Yeah. Ian and Shaman, Somerset, how you doing? Hope you're well. Bournemouth is a good shout. Have a look. I think it's always every season you suffer a big defeat early day, but you still try and change for something. Yeah, I agree, G. Rule has got to clear the lad's head. No finger point. I think the thing is, I think he did a good job at that in the second half. I think he just tried to get him going. Unbelievable young talent. Someone that had some experience, and they'll be able to go see. Great. Bournemouth. Which player has been stand out the most in the last 3 games for you? Ingleson. But I know he didn't play versus Hull, but Ingleson for me. I signed Clark in my Everton career mode. We're terrible at set pieces. We rarely go. Well, we're really poor. The Fat Online Adventure. All right, Jay. I'm good, mate. Family good. My 8-month-old is trying to walk. Took about 5 steps to both me and his mother today. It was really good. Which is really good to do. Hey, it's all right. No worries. Don't worry about being late. It happens. If you want to catch up later afterwards, please do so. 49 minutes gone so far. 52 people watching. 35 likes. Get those likes up, people. Much appreciate it. Everton, I think, will go this season. I don't know. It all depends on which Everton turn up. They could. Ipswich did 6-0 last season. These things happen. I agree, Justin. How are you, mate? I think it wasn't for the error. The thing is, I think if you take those errors away in that game, the one goal they scored, it's a 1-0 game. Kind of thing. I think it finishes a 1-0 game. But having those 3 errors we had changed it. I don't think it was a 4-0 game. If Mark did, I would like to know if he agrees. Kind of thing. Being a Sunderland fan. I don't feel like it was a 4-0 game. I felt it was a 1-0 game with the goal Sunderland scored. But I don't think Sunderland saw them going for either. I think it took the Sunderland fan by shock with it. And I think this is the thing they've got now. They're now going to have to bring themselves down, going, we can't get too high when it's high and we can't get too low when it's low. But again, Sunderland have got 2 out of 2 wins. And that's what you want at the start of the season, especially with a new manager who came in very, very late. And I think it's interesting. I didn't see the 4th goal called the game switch channel for me. Yeah, it did that thing with main event, didn't it? Yes, but hey, they wouldn't have gone 4 because we went direct. We went very direct in the second half, and I think it worked. There is a thing where people will say, we went direct in the second half and see that playing out from the back doesn't work. I think you change it up a bit. It shows you that you can change things up and try and make it work. Take away 3 mistakes. I don't think the 4th goal happened either. All as the saying goes, goal change game. I agree, Barry. It was a perfect reminder to the players that we can't be sloppy. The thing is, you can't be sloppy in the championship anyway. We gifted Sunderland that goal. You're right. I think the thing is, we gifted it, and it's on the players. It's on the players. It's on the manager. They'll know this. They'll go into training today knowing that and knowing what to do and how to fix it. I think this team is very good at self-awareness. I don't think it's a team full of egos anymore like it used to be. I think there's a big lot of self-aware players who will go, we know where we fucked up, Gaffer. We can fix this. And I think that's something we have to do. I think versus Leeds, we have to be very, very careful with playing out from the back because we are still going to do that. Just remember, we are still going to play out from the back, but I think we will have to be very, very careful with Leeds with that and be quicker, lot quicker. Let me have a... Windass has now had a bad game for us. He's had a few good ones, promotion goal, getting from. So this will bring him back down to earth. Yep, true. The score definitely flattered us a bit, but Sunderland fan, it's nice to see some good football. Oh no, I completely understand that, Lewis. I completely get that for you. You've not had the best couple of seasons with some of the football you've seen. So for you guys to see that must have been fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. There was a part of me that was like, even though I was annoyed, I'm like, Sunderland finally got to see some good football and 4 goals for themselves. I think Sunderland are one of those ones that, if they get it right in this window and your manager gets it right, you could have some really good times. But it'll be interesting. Very optimistic about season because of Danny. Is not an idiot. True. Had to leave. I think so. I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. Rossini would be a good signing in DME. Very much would be, Gary. But honestly, I have so much for him. So good luck. Saying to you, Lewis, I have a lot of respect for Sunderland. I think we're 2 clubs in the similar vein with fans who are very much that northern working class. We understand what it's like to go play football. We understand what our club means to us. So good luck for the rest of the season, mate. Could be fun. When you get Pervader up and firing, he will be good, but you will have to just watch out for the little niggles he got. But he will be he's a very good free signing if you can get him up to speed. Hey, Lewis, hope you guys keep going. Some young lads were mint. What's that said? Yep. Still not biggest defeat as seen at Sunderland. There was a 5-0 defeat in League One. Sunderland has some great players and do very well. I agree. Same to you, Luke, mate. Sunderland, one of my teams. I like to do well. A few Sunderland friends always out for them, not against us. Same with Newcastle friends. Cheers, Louis. First 10 minutes looked the game I was hoping to see, but we collapsed after that. I'm afraid. Good luck, fella. Yep. I went yesterday and it was a bad day at the office. They played off the park after the first 15 minutes. If Masaba didn't take that heavy touch and go, maybe. Yeah, I agree with that one, Quinn. I really agree with that. He don't take that thing. It could be interesting. I count that progress by it. Yeah. There's a 5-minute YouTube video. Kivashi. He's very. Just be very careful on what you see on YouTube clips. YouTube clips of player can sometimes bite you in the arse. But I have seen that clip. It is very good. Pervaded actually playing for under 21 tonight against Newcastle under 20. Oh, nice. That'll be good to see him get. That's a good game to get him up to speed, to be fair. That's a very good game to get him up to speed. Actually, when do we next play you? It's just so I can remind myself about what we could have had. When do we next play you guys? 1st of March. Cool. We next play you guys. So we've got plenty of time to lick our wounds. Lewis, don't be flattered. I think Sunderland will get play. I think you'll do quite well this year, actually. I think your Dexter's dark horses to go up this season. I think he got you in playoffs. So it'd be nice to get some derby back. YouTube clip can make players look good, but that playing that way was time. You got a good point. I did see Barry Bannon's hair. I kind of feel for him because he spent a lot of money on that. He one who had a hair transplant with Fletcher. Fletcher's obviously paid off for some reason. Barry's hadn't, and I think it wouldn't surprise me if he goes and tries and have it done again. And I don't blame him if he did. But at the end of the day, some of those hair transplants work, some don't. 50 people watching, 37 like, get those likes up, people. Much appreciate it. Jake, you should have made a championship. I should have done, but I'm not a big fan of them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of doing predictions because they've always come back with people coming back at me, and I just haven't got time for that. I think Jack Clark's and Patrick Rowe never trapped back and had an outlet ball every time their fullback pinned a very, very low back, so it was hard to get out on the high press. Good take, very good take that, mate. Cheer Kevin's log. We keep Clark. It'll be an interesting season. If you can keep Clark, it'll be good. Generally, it'll be a good season. Oh, yeah, we know you hate predict. Yeah. I'm not a bad fan of predictions. I know it's the big YouTube thing to do. It's just something I hate. Generally, I hate it because the problem is my ADHD doesn't do well with like getting it wrong. Fletcher's red hot at Blackpool, is he? I ain't checked, mate. Fletcher looked the right pillar with that top knot, though. All my leave mate sent me Bannon meme. Piss taking sods. Yeah, to be fair, I think it's what I was saying with Bannon Barnett. Really, I think you do feel for it. I agree with what some of the comments said. At what point do you just let it go? They love him at Blackpool. Nice. Well, he needed a home. He did need a home. For the longest time, he'd been trying to find a home and he just hasn't. So it's nice. Put it this way: if a player is managing to find a home, then great. By the way, that Ingleson looked good player. Might be a good signing for you guys. He's really good. We got him on a free transfer out of Germany. Only 26. So there's a lot of time to grow. He's a really good player. He's starting to come up with my player that's going to be up there if he keeps it going. They were asking if I was getting it done. Have you not seen it at SWFC? So Barry's had his hair transplant done a couple of years ago, and it's just this quiff that he tried to do. Let Barry live his dream. He can hang on to his hair as long as he wants if he keeps the team together. I think Clark will go to Leeds, but I don't think they're going to pay 25 million for it. But let's see. The thing is, I don't think Leeds are going to pay that for it. And like Lewis said, I think the give me a minute. I'm going to wind Jack up. That's what you get for being late. You know the rule. We start at 7. Where were you, man? Put you out for being late. God. Sorry, mate. Oh dear. Send me that. You just sent me that clip, haven't you, mate? Thank you. Let me do it. If I can put it up. That's the Barry Bannon meme. I don't know if my white balance is good. But Eddie just. That's the Barry Bannon meme. Like your teacher. Work goes in detention. He could have come in here and be all annoyed. Part of playing for when they lose your hair, you want to make sure you don't lose his marble too. True. What did he actually put when he was kind of saying? I only blocked him for a minute, so he should be back in a minute. I didn't block him for 5 minutes, did I? It Leeds bid 50 million now, and Sunderland would have to say. I think they want more. I think they want more. They want more than that. He's worth more than that. He will go back to Leeds, but also I think Sunderland will be there or at the end. I can poke with Nobby prancing around Wembley with no teeth. Bobby Charlton with a comb over, so Barry can turn out ball for me as long as he does the 60 seconds, but I think he might be crying. I'm surprised he's not messing me back. Oh, he was eating. I hadn't seen his thing about him eating. You know the rule, and so do I. Yeah, and Worker, you had to say goodbye. He would buy the back shirt to half an hour ago. He'd be in isolation. Actually love to see Sunderland get Maguire if we... I don't think he'd go in. I think Maguire's actually about to sign a new deal at Orlando. I think they're finally sorting stuff. They'll be daft to selling to anyone outside Prem. I agree. I think if you're going to sell him to someone, you've got to get him in the Prem. The only way he goes to Leeds is if they pay a ridiculous amount that Sunderland go, we can't actually compete with that. We can't turn that down. It's a ridiculous amount of money. That's the only way you get it. Well, the sheer amount of chicken and Belfast like this in Christ, I feel sorry for my... oh, my God. I don't really see him going to leave. If anyone would sign it, or be Palace or Brentford. So they're good sides. They're good side for him. Palace and Brentford. Palace are very good at looking after young players, and we know what Brentford do. You go to Brentford, have a good couple of seasons in the Prem, he could be easily getting to a top 6 team after doing well at Brentford. So, yeah, I agree with that one. That's a good shout. Would your board let you invest the money, or do you have to put it behind for certain things? I will start the... Oh, God. Okay, Jack. Jesus Christ. My best friend, everyone. From one championship club to another, it would be around 35 to 40 million. Yeah, I think that's about right. And I think if they did that, I think Leeds would have... Not Leeds, South... Oh, Sunderland. I'm so tired. Would have to seriously consider it. But I think they would rather him go to a Prem team than they won't have to play him. They are... Is it raining? Yes. They are a bit conservative, but Monday might happen soon as has signed a replacement. Ah, right, that's good. That's good. But knowing the fan base going to Bloody Simone's Hollow, worthy over second league game being lost, I knew it would be ultra serious here. So tonight I thought it's actually not been that bad, mate. That it's not actually been that. It's been pretty decent. It's been soggy down here all day. Holy crap! Okay, I'm going to get very wet. Oh, well. That had just come out of nowhere. Like, generally, it's properly raining. So, I'm going to leave it there because I'm probably going to get soaked. Kind of thing. Really tell that to your comment section, Lottie. No, it's been good tonight. Holy shit. Have a good one, guys. I'm about to go get very wet trying to get out of here. But there'll be video tomorrow. Right, this week's schedule's different, by the way. This week's schedule's different. We are doing a roundup Thursday night because of the league game, because I'm doing the watch along. We'll have preview on Thursday. We'll probably have press conference Wednesday when they do it on Thursday. So it'll be all different. Have a good one, guys, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.